Hi Gemini, welcome back. We are twin oracles here. We want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for watching. We hope you're having an incredible 2023 so far. This will be a general read, okay? So we're going to go over all the months here. And if you hear me say some of you might move in February, some of you might move in October, it's because it's not going to be the same time frame for all of you. So place it where it fits for you, okay? And if it doesn't resonate at all, then let it go. This is going to be a reading for the year of 2023. Our predictions for 2023 for you, Gemini. We are very grateful and thankful for all of you that have been with us. Thank you all for liking this video as well, and for all your subscriptions. We are so grateful to each and every one of you, family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, let's hop into it. What we're going to do, actually, I just want to lay out all the cards that we're going to be using here for you. We're going to be using Work Your Light Oracle, the Work Your Light Oracle, the Sacred Light Oracle, and we'll also be working with the Star Temple Oracle here, as well as Chakra Girls Spirit cards. And here we have the Weaver Tarot, we have the Everyday Tarot, and we have the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. Okay, so this is what we will be working with today. With that being said, let's hop on in. We will begin with the Chakra Girls Spirit cards. Now what we're going to do is we will line up these oracle cards that we'll be using, the 4 decks. The energies of the first 6 months will be lined up here. The energies of the last 6 months from July till December will be lined up here. And then we'll go month by month, okay? That way it's easy to see here, and you can revisit this down the road as well because it is depicted month by month. All right, again, let's hop into the Chakra Girls Spirit cards for Gemini. God, what are the general energies for Gemini for January, February, March, April, May, June, the first 6 months of 2023 for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? What are the energies for Gemini for the first 6 months of 2023? All right, wonderful. I love this energy so far. You have anything is possible. So, you know, you're capable of anything, Gemini. As long as you put your mind to whatever it is you're wanting to do, you're capable of anything. And your mind is brilliant, okay? You have a very brilliant mind. Your intellect is bright. You're really able to learn, to study, to understand things. And, you know, this is the year where you're able to make anything possible, okay? Now we'll get into Work Your Light Oracle. What messages do we have for Gemini for the first 6 months of 2023? January, February, March, April, May, June. What messages for Gemini? So we'll take that one. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh. So you have anything is possible and the Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. There is something magical about you this year, Gemini. Definitely something magical about you. You have some kind of healing gifts within you, okay? So I'm picking up that some of you have, or some of you have, or are already working with some kind of healing modality. If you're not already working with a healing modality such as massage or Reiki or anything of the sort, this might be the year where you might be spiritually guided to start implementing and start studying some kind of spiritual modality here. Okay. Oh, I guess we have our card. This is for the Sacred Light Oracle for Gemini. Yeah, there's some kind of healing gift within you, and you're being asked to maneuver that gift this year, to study it, to embrace it, to learn more about it. Some of you are already doing this, already down this healing path, this spiritual healing path here, but you have hands that are able to heal people, okay? So we have scales of karma, cycle of disharmony, creating new traditions, and unfortunate events. So if some of you, I'm picking up that some of you may be changing careers. Something might happen where you're being told that you can no longer work where you work, and this is truly a blessing in disguise. For some of you, you haven't been happy there anyways. For some of you, you knew that it was just a holding tank for a period of time, and now that time has outrun its course. And so you're really being maneuvered here this year, Gemini, and you're being guided onto your path, onto your spiritual path, your spiritual journey. And for those of you, if you're already on a spiritual path and spiritual journey, that will be enhanced, okay, and uplifted. And for those of you where you're not currently on a spiritual path as of yet, you're being guided, you're being directed there. Okay, so if there is some kind of change in your life when it comes to your work or where you're living or what you're doing for work, if there's some kind of change, it's because God is directing you to an internal healing or an internal spiritual gift of some form. So it might look like it's an unfortunate accident, but really this is a blessing in disguise here for you. So you're definitely being asked here, Gemini, to really trust and to really have faith, okay? Now we're going to get a card from the Star Temple Oracle for the first 6 months of the year. And we're going to do the same down here once we get past the first 6 months, okay? We're going to pull the same cards. What do we have for Gemini for January, February, March, April, May, June 2023? First 6 months of 2023, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini for the first 6 months of the year? And happy birthday to you when your birthday comes around in May or June. Happiest birthdays to you, Gemini. What are the energies for Gemini for the first 6 months of 2023? What messages for Gemini? All right, there it is. Okay. We have Electra, the shining star. Look at how beautiful. Glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. Now, I'm picking up a couple things here. Some of you are seeing yourself in the mirror perhaps for the first time. Some of you perhaps have been dealing with low self-esteem for quite some time, if not your whole life. And you know, you tended to spend a lot of time beating yourself up in the way that you look or who you are or what you are, etc. And now you're changing that. You're becoming more confident in who you are and what you're capable of. Others of you, you do have, again, spiritual gifts within you that you have known of, that perhaps you have been hiding or dimming your light or, you know, not come out of the closet with. Some of you have healing capabilities that you've been hiding from the world. And this is the year where you bring all of that to light. You know, it's not easy, right? Because some of you subconsciously are really picking up on and feeling, you know, past lives where you had spiritual gifts and things didn't end so well for you. And, you know, I really want to emphasize that this is the year where that all changes. This is the year where what didn't work then will work for you now, okay? It's the age of light. And, you know, this is when the world is ascending in consciousness to a higher level, and where you're being asked as well to ascend to the fifth dimensional world and to move away from this third dimensional world. So your gifts are very much needed here. You are very much needed here, Gemini, and you are very much loved. This is the year where you bring your gifts to light, you bring your gifts to life. You no longer hide your light and you no longer hide your gifts, and you make miracles happen this year, okay? This is the year that you do it. And you can release those years of karma, you know, the years where things didn't work out for you so well spiritually, whenever your spiritual gifts were seen or noticed. Now is when your spiritual gifts will help people, when people are coming to you for help, okay? So you're being guided here. You're being guided and directed and led in a new direction this year. So if there's some kind of abrupt change, if suddenly you lose your job or suddenly you have to move, etc., God's bringing you exactly where you need to be. Have faith, trust, and know that you're being guided and directed. So I just wanted to prepare this deck here for these months of the year, but I want to see what fell out. You have Bear, Danger, especially in money matters. So prepare this deck now. We're going to prepare it for each month, so that way I can just pull off the top of the deck. You know, in past lives it was seen as you know, not the right thing to do to accept money for when you are healing people or helping people spiritually. But, you know, this world is a world where money makes the world go round. So maybe you're struggling mentally to accept monetary gain for your gifts. And maybe that is something that you are being asked to overcome here, to release that karma, because that's definitely an imprint of the past and a belief of your past lives, and this is the year where you're being asked to change that. God, we ask that you prepare this deck for Gemini for 2023. Prepare this deck for Gemini 2023. When a card falls out, I'll put it at the bottom of the deck. I'll split the deck into 3 and pull off the top. All right. Thank you. Whoa. You know, however this works out for you, you are moving ahead. You're moving on from past ways of doing things. They don't serve you any longer. The way that you used to do things in the past, and now it doesn't serve you any longer, so you're moving on to a new way of doing things. So if that means you coming clean or coming out of the closet with your spiritual gifts, then so be it. You're going to do it this year because your soul is asking you to do it, and you will when the time is right for you. That time will be different for all of you, okay? So let's prepare this deck for the cards. If this is resonating with you so far, Gemini, please take a moment and hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world to us. It helps this video circulate, and it also helps our channel grow. If at any given point in time you are wanting to manifest something that I am speaking of, please do ensure that you comment down below. Commenting is a great way to make your dreams a reality and make them become manifest. So feel free to do so at any time, commenting your dreams and instating them and claiming them to be yours through words and through commenting. Thank you. Some of you can be abruptly cutting someone out of your life this year. If it's not that, there could be a change abruptly happening. There could be some kind of communication that comes in that changes your life. Take it how it resonates, okay? All right, we're ready to go. Let's ring the bells, clear the energies for Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's hop into your reading. What do we have for January for Gemini, please? Oh, wow. Okay, so as the energy here, where I'm pointing with my finger, you have the shining star, glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. And so this is what I'm seeing here. You have, again, healing capabilities with your hands. Do you see your hands here? You have energy that emanates with this hand. Some of you can feel heat within the palm of your hands that emanate outside of you. You are very spiritually gifted, Gemini. Some of you see this already, some of you know this already. Others of you do not. If you do not know about this energy yet, you will be guided. And I do guide you and advise you now to just put your hands together, take a moment, and while I'm doing this with you, put your hands together and feel if you can feel anything between the palms of your hands. And just play with that energy. Pull your hands apart and be patient and take your time. Put them closer together. See if you can feel that heat between your hands here, okay? So here I'm seeing two different things in January here for you. First of all, some of you have spiritual gifts. You have healing gifts within your hands. Second of all, you're being asked to heal past limiting thoughts from past lifetimes, and especially from this lifetime. The thought where maybe you cannot ask for money when you're healing someone. Maybe if you don't feel comfortable asking for money, maybe you can ask for a charitable donation, whatever the person can afford to give, okay? So it's to heal that mentality. There's some, and there's more than one mentality here that is being asked to heal, that you're being asked to heal. That's just one of them. We'll see what else comes up here, but there's definitely a lack mentality or a scarcity mindset where maybe you feel you don't deserve to receive money or accept money, or maybe you feel perhaps as though you shouldn't be accepting money when you're healing someone, or you could be feeling maybe you're not good enough yet to accept money. So there is something that you are being asked to heal here in January 2023. Please comment down below if this is already resonating with you, because Gemini, if it's resonating with you, it's resonating with other people, and we can work with each other to build this beautiful, loving community and help each other grow spiritually, and to also help each other heal in whichever area we all need to heal, okay? So, yeah, let me see. This is already making me feel like it's very similar to the Taurus read. Taurus got the same card, first card out here. So watch that Taurus video if it resonates with you. If not, you can be heavily aspected in Taurus in your natal chart. You know, someone, maybe a boss or an entrepreneur of some sort, can be communicating with you that perhaps you can no longer work there. Maybe they're closing down their business. Maybe they're just downsizing the business, but you receive some kind of communication here. Someone's watching you and someone communicates something with you here in January. It could have something to do with your work, whatever line of work you do, but even that too, that will then bring on past insecurities of not feeling good enough. And so you're being asked to heal that. You're being asked to heal, I'm not good enough. I can't work here anymore. My boss told me I can't work here anymore. I'm not good enough. Just like there's an insecurity of, you're not good enough in the spiritual healing modality that you have in order to ask for money. And you're really being guided here down the age or down the path here of your spiritual walk, of your life purpose spiritually. Okay, so you are more than good enough because you have done this healing modality, whatever this spiritual modality is for you. You have been doing that spiritual modality, whether it's energies in your hands or whether it's reading cards or whether it's Reiki or massage or whatever this is for you, you have been doing that for years. In this lifetime, but also in every other lifetime, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You've had lifetimes of working with these energies, so you're more than good enough. So you can tap into the energy of past lives of, knowing that you were the best, but you are being asked to heal that insecurity here in January. Again, in the past, when I'm not saying to, this year, Gemini, you're going to speak your truth when you feel fit, okay? So when you feel it's right for you, and this, again, is a general reading, so the time is going to be different for all of you, but this is the year that you're going to speak your truth. This is the year that you're going to tell people about who you are and what you do spiritually. And, I'm not saying that to publicize it to people that you know are going to be really upset with you, etc., etc. Yeah, you will do that at some given point in time. I'm not saying to do it all at once. But in the past, whenever you had spiritual gifts that arose where you were able to help people, it did not end well for you, if you know what I mean. Okay? I don't want to get into graphics, but it didn't end well for you in the past. And so you're picking up on these subconscious realities from past lifetimes in your Akashic records. And that's why, you're holding back your truth here, and you're not communicating who you are and what you do here. But because you're on defense, right? You're scared that if you say something, it's not going to end well, just like it did in the past. Okay, so in January, you're really being asked to take the time to heal that and to know that this is the year and this is the lifetime where your spiritual gifts are very much so needed. And you have these spiritual gifts because they are needed in this lifetime now, and that you're also spiritually protected by God. You're one of God's chosen ones, and you are protected, and you have these gifts because God is working through you with these gifts. And you have them because you are and will be protected, okay? Let's hop into February for Gemini. You have 8 of Wands. This is fast movement here. For some of you, you could be meeting an Aries in February, okay? It doesn't have to be an Aries, but in February, there's some kind of fast-paced movement here. It could be you meeting someone, and if it's not you meeting someone, you're really holding on to your power. You're taking back your power in February. For some of you, and you're really getting, in a good way, I don't know what other word to use, but in a good way, you're getting really stubborn about who you are and what you do, and you're pulling your energy back, and you're loving who you are, and you're building confidence, and you're gaining momentum on who you are and what you do here. Some of you could be moving in February. Some of you can be meeting someone in February here. Or there could be some kind of communication that you're hearing about or receiving in February. February, it feels like you might be helping others with your gifts. Yeah, February, you might be helping other people with your gifts. You're dusting yourself off, and you're saying, look, I know that what I do works. I know that the gifts I have within my hands, or whatever it is that you do spiritually, it works and it helps people for the good. Okay, so you're gaining strength in that. You're gaining faith in that. And maybe you're receiving donations from people. And in February, by hearing this video, in February, you might implement that. You might say, you know what, that's a great idea. I'm going to do it by donation and start there. You can always change things down the road. But if it makes you feel more comfortable in February, start with asking by donations. By donation only, okay? But you know that what you do helps people. And then once you gain more momentum, once you gain more confidence in your gifts, in what you do, you can always revisit down the road. But it'll help you to gain confidence and know that the gifts that you have are real, true, and tested. So in February, you're really helping people. See, pay attention to your finances. So that's twice something like that already came out, okay? There's something, there is some kind of lack mentality that you have within your mind. It's a lack of self-confidence, a lack of self-esteem, maybe unworthiness, maybe scarcity mindset here, and you're definitely not receiving the money that you deserve. And it's like you don't have the money that you should have in your pocket. Maybe you're living penny to penny, maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck, maybe you're struggling financially here. And it comes down to some kind of mindset that you're holding on to. So again, when we talk in January here about healing, that is a mindset that you're being asked to heal. Excuse me. This is the lifetime. This is the year where you heal your life financially. You deserve so much more than what you have, Gemini. And you deserve so much more than what you have given yourself or what you are giving yourself credit for. It's like, with this mindset that you have, you're the one taking, the food off of your table as an expression per se. Okay, what do we have for March for Gemini? You have the Conqueror of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. So this is taking forward action. This is forward movement. This could be moving for some of you. Let's get a couple more cards. Some of you could be moving, and again, if you are moving, if moving is the change that comes in for you this year, don't try not to see it in a bad way. See it in a new light, in a new way, in a new perspective, okay? Because, change is always uncomfortable, of course. Of course, you're going to have your moments where what's going on? Why is this happening? I can't do this. How am I going to do this? Etc., etc. There's some change coming in your life here. You're being guided. Okay, this is going to help heal you. Again, there's something that you're being asked to heal here. You have grasshopper situations in the balance that require careful handling. There's some kind of movement. If you are meeting someone here in March, if you meet someone in March, and if there are red flags that show you this person could be a player where they, like a grasshopper, they hop from one person to another, to another, to another, watch out for those red flags here. In March, you don't want to get yourself in a relationship or in a situation where things start quick and end quick and you're left crying. So if you meet someone here and there's red flags, please follow your inner guidance, follow your intuition. If you're meeting someone and they, look like a player, sound like a player, talk like a player, please do not pursue. Please, like the grasshopper would, hop away. Okay? That's not going to be for all of you, but that's definitely for some of you. Pay attention to the red flags and follow your intuition. What do we have for April? The Tower. Yeah, see, I was really picking up from the very beginning of your reading that there's some kind of change coming in for you, and it might be abrupt, it might be sudden. It's a divine intervention, and it's going to feel very hard, a shock at first, but try to see it in a different light, in a new perspective, okay? Know that this is happening for you and not to you, Gemini. This is going to help you grow, this is going to help you expand, this is going to guide you, and it's going to bring you to where you need to be and to where you need to go, okay? You'll be able to look back at this and see why this happened, and you'll be able to be seeing it in a new light and understand, oh, I understand why that happened now. Something similar came in for Taurus as well. What do we have for Gemini for April? Yeah, again, for some of you, this could be a move. For some of you, some kind of sudden change maybe causes you to move or forces you to move. Maybe in the beginning here in January, if at work they're downsizing, maybe here in April you realize you can't continue down this way anymore, that maybe you perhaps have to downsize, maybe move into something smaller. But this is here to help grow you spiritually and to help you evolve, although it might not feel like it. So there could be a move for some of you here in April. If it's not a move, it's moving on from something. Maybe you're leaving someone behind. This could be also a breakup of some sort. You have a cat, a two-faced friend. Some of you are leaving someone behind here in April, and for some of you it could be a shock. It could be something you weren't expecting. Maybe you meet someone in March, things don't go well, you leave them in April. Take it how it resonates for you in your life. Could be a move again. Maybe you were living with someone and your roommate perhaps did something, or maybe you're not happy with your roommate's living environment. Maybe they have a lot of people coming and going, etc., etc. And maybe in April you decide you have to move. But this is to better your life, okay? There's some kind of divine intervention in April, some kind of change that happens here in April. It could be your living arrangements, it could be a friendship, it could be a partnership, it could be romance, it could be career. It could be just about anything here, okay? What do we have for May for Gemini, please? Wow. It's like whatever this is in April, let's say you downsize and you move in April and you downsize. In May, it frees up some of your finances here. It gives you some more money to work with. And in May, I also feel, if it's not a move, it's maybe you're feeling more comfortable in the gifts that you have within your hands. You're feeling more comfortable and confident, asking for more money, asking for what you do deserve, or asking for a little bit more money, a little bit more donation. May is a nice month here for you. You're getting confident here. You're gaining confidence in your abilities here. And also you're getting more confident in who you are and for asking for what you deserve. Beautiful. You've done a lot of work here. This is great. May, you receive some kind of good news here that brings you on a new trajectory. It feels like in May you're blessed. Some of you can be coming into some kind of financial gain here in May. In May, you can be gaining some kind of tangible advance, some kind of financial gain, and you're just totally grateful and thankful, and you're on your knees thanking God here. Wow, May is beautiful here. You get news of some kind of second chance of some sort, or a makeover in your life, a shift in your life, a change in your life here. April begins this change, and then in May you begin to experience that change. This is beautiful. Bell, announcement, exactly. It's like you hear some kind of news, you hear some kind of good news. That's what I just mentioned. Some kind of good news happens here, and you're just alive, awakened, happy, joyful, excited, new beginning, new life. Some of you might come into some kind of money in May, and it allows you to start over, start fresh, start new, have a second chance at life. I want to get one more card. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. There's some kind of announcement here, some kind of good news that comes in here that solves some problem for you or something of the sort. And it's money, you get an announcement, maybe you get a tax refund, something comes in for you financially. Maybe some of you win the lottery in May. Maybe some of you win the lottery. There's something that happens for you here in May, and it solves a lot of your problems, and it could do with finances. Maybe some of you meet someone and this person says, come move in with me, and that solves a lot of your problems. There's something here. There's a change here in May. Please, when this happens, comment down below. I'm very interested and intrigued to know what this is for you. This is beautiful. There's something that changes here for you in May. This is beautiful. You're going to be so happy. You're going to be really happy here in May. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. There's some kind of good news that comes in for you. Some kind of, good news is heralded in, some kind of communication. Someone says something and it solves all of your problems. Wow, this is beautiful. I want to know what this is. Please tell me what all this is along the way. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. In January, you could be speaking your truth to someone. You could even be speaking your truth to your boss and telling your boss how you feel. All right, let's get back to June. June for Gemini. You got Judgment in May here, and now you have Judgment again. This is you hearing about the news here in May, some kind of good news, a change, a second chance, a new beginning, a new life, a new beginning, a new life. And in June, it's like you're executing or taking action on that new dream, that new life. You're really being guided here spiritually. You really are, especially in June. You're really being heavily protected, heavily guided here. There's wings here. Your intuition is extremely strong here. What is this Judgment for Gemini? Yeah, you have a decision to make. For some of you, it could be moving. But this decision entails you planning, strategizing, make plans, creating directions maybe, finding your direction. It could be a move. For some of you, it could be moving far away. But there's definitely a decision here that definitely a decision here for you in June. Maybe the news that you get in May, you think about it in June and you have that decision to make in June about the news that you hear in May. Moon, whatever this is, it totally changes your life. It totally changes your life in a good way. Pay attention to the moon in June. Maybe there's an eclipse of some sort. Pay attention to the moon in June, the new moon and the full moon. Utilize the full moon energies to release what needs to be released and what no longer serves you, and utilize the energies of the new moon to herald in and to invite new energies of things that you do want to experience in your life. You really work in tandem with the moon. You're really sensitive, a highly sensitive being. You're an empath. You're very emotional. You really feel a strong connection with the moon. So you're really being asked here in June to plan your moves, whether it's a literal move or metaphoric move. You're being asked to plan your moves around the moon in June. Wow. In June, you might even be getting stronger in your gifts, your spiritual gifts within your hands or whatever your spiritual gifts. In June, you might be feeling that is getting stronger and stronger. You might be feeling the energies between your hands stronger and stronger in June. Wow, I'm so excited for you. Gemini, this is beautiful. Please comment down below when this begins to happen, because it will happen for most of you. And let's see here. If this is resonating with you so far, please take also a brief moment to hit that like button and to comment down below if there's anything that you're wanting to manifest for yourself here. And if there is someone that you're thinking of when you're watching this video, please do share this video with them, whether they are a Gemini or not. It doesn't matter. We all carry and embody all aspects of the 12 zodiac signs. So if you're thinking of someone, they need to hear this video. So pass it along if that resonates with you. This is beautiful, Gemini. Let's move on. Let's do again down below here what we did here. So we're going to gain energies for the last 6 months of 2023 for July, August, September, October, November, December with our oracle cards. So again, these are the Chakra Girl Spirit cards. What messages for Gemini the last 6 months of 2023 for July, August, September, October, November, December? What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. So in June, if your gifts are becoming stronger and you're feeling them stronger within your hands, I'm seeing already in June, you're wanting to work with other people. In June, you may decide to work in collaboration with other people. In June, you may decide to open your business, maybe in a spiritual group environment. Maybe there's a location where you can rent a room and you can do your spiritual work there, and you can book people in there, but there's other people with other healing modalities that use that space as well. So I see in June you might be working hand in hand with other people. You could be meeting new people here that are more like-minded, that have spiritual gifts, people that are going to help you along on your journey, and you help each other. And the last 6 months here, but I'm picking up that it's beginning already, the end of the first 6 months in May and June here, but the last 6 months you have collaborate with others. So you could be really getting that nudge to work with other people that have spiritual gifts, or maybe use a space where other people use that space for their spiritual gifts, and you all kind of work there in tandem, hand in hand together. But you're really getting nudged this year to move forward and to proceed and to move on with your soul purpose and your soul path and your life journey. When it comes to spirituality here, your intuition is quite strong this year, okay? We'll get a card from Work Your Light Oracle. Last 6 months of 2023 for Gemini. What are the energies for Gemini for the last 6 months of 2023? What are the energies for Gemini the last 6 months of 2023? Yes, you know how I said earlier that I was picking up on Taurus too. Taurus had a very similar read. Again, I'm picking that up. They got the same exact card in the same exact position. The same position here, okay? So what's going on here is that you're very spiritual, you're very gifted, you're very empathic, you're highly sensitive. So when you're working with other people and when you have these spiritual gifts and these healing modalities to help others with, sometimes you pick up on or take on other people's emotions, or what they're dealing with, because you're so kind-hearted and you have a beautiful heart and you feel their emotions. So sometimes you pick that up and take that on as your own, but it's not your emotions to take on as your own. You're meant to feel what that person's going through. It's a gift, but you're not meant to take it on as your own emotions and as your own life experience here. So what's going on here is that you're really being asked, because you work with other people and you're a healer, okay? And if it's not you being a healer, this can be anything. This can be, your career entails that you work with your hands, and your career entails that you work with other people, whatever that career is. It doesn't have to be spiritual. But because you work with other people and you work with your hands, etc., etc., it helps you out for you to be grounded. And what that means is to connect with nature and to go for those walks and to take those baths when you get home from work, just to cleanse and clear off any debris, just to clear out any energies that do not serve you, okay? So, or that don't belong to you to begin with, okay? Here we have the Sacred Light Oracle. What do we have for Gemini the last 6 months of 2023, please? What What do we have for Gemini, the last 6 months of 2023? Gemini 2023, please. Okay, so you have 2 cards. We'll take them. Alright, so this validates what I was mentioning at the beginning of the reading when I was saying past life. Some of you are musically inclined where you can play the saxophone. If you do, this message and this reading is for you. It says, past life, a cultural experience. It is behind you, regression. So, some of you are being asked to perhaps conduct a past life regression. And I'm going to pull up the name of someone who is incredible, who I would highly, highly recommend, who is highly, highly intuitive, okay? So just give me one quick moment and I'll pull that up for you. And please ensure that you watch this video to the end because we have 2 fun little added features to this video as well. Something different. One moment. Here we are. So I'll show you a picture. Okay, so the company name is called Wonders Never Cease. And her name is Marije, M-A-R-I-J-E. That's the website right there, wondersnevercease.co. Okay. She's very talented in so many areas in life. And she is an incredible, incredible past life regressionist, okay? And that is what she looks like. She is based out of Germany, I believe. Okay, so check her out, Wonders Never Cease. She's truly incredible, and she is one of the best past life regressionists I have ever seen in my entire life. Please do check her out. And if you do play the saxophone, this especially is for you. Go see or talk to Marije and schedule in a session with her. Honestly, she's well worth the money. She's absolutely incredible and she will help transform you. If you allow it, of course. You know, we're all just facilitators. It's all what you're ready for and what you allow in your life, okay? But let's get back to the whole past life here. And it says past life regression right here. So that's what made me think of Marije. So a lot of you are holding on to past lives where things did not end well for you when your spiritual gifts were demonstrated to others or out in the open, okay? So that's why in this lifetime you've become a hermit. Maybe you don't tell everyone what you do or what your gifts are, etc., etc. So, you know, again, this is coming up for the last 6 months of the year to heal that and to heal the past lives and to let go of that karma, because that was then. And now this is a new energy, and this energy will fully support you in your gifts and in your abilities, because you're here with your gifts in this lifetime to help humanity and to help heal mankind, okay? Now, another reason why this can be coming up here in the last 6 months of 2023 is because perhaps you could be potentially healing. If you do choose to do this past life regression here with Marije, or, you know, whoever you choose here, you could be healing past lives here, and that can be healing your lack mentality, scarcity mindset, unworthiness, lack of self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, etc., etc. There we go. Now you got power of presence. So you're fully in your power presently. So this is you overcoming all obstacles of this past in this lifetime, and you overcoming obstacles from your past lifetimes. Okay, so I feel like you're really doing the work here the last 6 months of the year, the spiritual work of going deeper and going within and doing the inner work. And perhaps some of you here with April, with the Tower, you might be going through a dark night of the soul. You might be experiencing a dark night of the, a dark night of the soul. Okay, so what's interesting here is that you have number 24 and 25. So it's like first you release your past from this lifetime and all past lifetimes, and then you become in your power in the present moment. This is brilliant. So it's like you overcome and you heal the power struggle of, I have these gifts, or I'm great at what I do, I'm great at my job, I work with my hands, I work with people, whatever it is you do, but then you're not able to survive in life, you're not able to survive financially because you're not getting what you deserve, right? So there's a struggle here. And so you're healing that, it looks like, the last 6 months of the year here. It says a power struggle, unlock your potential, and authenticity. So this is you finally taking back your power here with conviction, with confidence, finally taking back your power, knowing who you are and stepping into your power. And if there's anybody that can help you do this, I'm telling you, it's Mariah. Okay? Again, I'll show you her website. It's at the top there, wondersnevercease.co. You can take a picture of this. Don't hesitate. If this is resonating with you, please jump on the opportunity. She is worth the money. She really is. You're not going to find anyone better than her. Truthfully, she's great on every level in many different areas in life. And if you do go see her, let her know that the twins advised or, told you about her. She's just incredible. We have nothing but incredible things to say about her. All right, so time to unlock your authenticity and your power by healing your past lifetimes and by healing yourself in your past in this lifetime, okay? That's beautiful. And it's really interesting how it came out, 24, 25. It's like, here's what you got to do. You got to release the past and heal from the past, and then step by step, 24, heal the past, release the past, and then the next step is now you're in your power. Now you're in your authentic self. Now you're in the present moment, the power of now. Another great book to read, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Okay, so this is telling you the steps, step by step on what to do, okay? Next we have the Star Temple Oracle. I'm very passionate about this, and if this resonates with you, it's the next inner work that you're being guided to do. If it resonates with you, you're being asked to do this inner work in order to heal from all your lifetimes, past life regression, heal from all your lifetimes so you can be freed from them all, so you can let go of that karma, you don't need that baggage anymore, and so you can be in your most authentic self and in your most powerful self. Last 6 months for Gemini of 2023, July, August, September, October, November, December for Gemini. Yeah, it feels like the last 6 months of the year, you're going deeper and deeper. You're going deeper and deeper into your spiritual calling. There we have it. Alcyone. This is interesting because it's the picture that's on the box. Alcyone, the cosmic enchantress. Wish, W-I-S-H, craft. witchcraft. I attract a steady flow of abundance. Okay, exactly. So I'm really feeling you're really stepping up your game and getting really comfortable with your gifts and your power to help others, to help heal others. Of course, as long as you're using it for the good of humankind and for the highest good of everyone involved. But this is also you becoming more comfortable with having money come into you and into your hands and into your life because of your gifts and who you are and what you do, okay? Because you're not meant to suffer in this lifetime. You're not meant to, not be able to pay your bills and, living paycheck to paycheck and barely getting by and never having money in the bank account, etc., etc. You're meant to live a comfortable life even with having spiritual gifts, whether you have spiritual gifts or not. And we all have spiritual gifts. What I'm doing here is a spiritual gift, right? Whatever the spiritual gift that you have, we all have spiritual gifts given to us from God, and we're all meant to live a happy and abundant and prosperous life. So if you're not living that life, as I'm picking up here, it's like you're taking the food off your table saying, oh no, that's okay, you don't have to give me money. No, that's okay. Right? And it's this unworthiness, this lack of self-confidence, lack of self-esteem, etc., right? So you deserve that and more here. And it really feels like you're coming into financial balance the last 6 months here. You're becoming more confident in your gifts and what you have to offer. And it's an equal energy of exchange. When you give someone a service, it just is common courtesy that someone gives you something as equal reciprocity, equal energy of exchange. So no different than when you watch these videos, you hit that like button or you hit that notification bell. Hitting that notification bell makes you always be aware of the videos that come out by us, Twin Oracles here, and you become part of our family. And so that's us giving a free service, and that's you showing gratitude and appreciation for what we're providing. It's an energetic exchange, okay? And you're becoming more comfortable with receiving, energetic exchange, whether it be in finances or whichever other way it comes into you in your life. But you're becoming more aware of who you are and what you deserve, and you know that you deserve a lot more than what you have been allowing till now. All right, what do we have for Gemini for July? 5 of Swords. There's some kind of defeat here. It could be something about the past, some kind of self-sabotage. Yeah, so you're feeling really stuck in your mind here in July. It could be shortly after your birthday. Maybe you have some kind of realization and you feel really stuck in your mind, but you're there on your own accord. Like no one's putting you there, you're there on your own accord. This is self-made here. You're stuck in your mind over something here in July, shortly after your birthday. A stubborn, aggressive person. What about this person? You will be playing a different role. Yeah, so maybe you're letting down your guards, there's something that you have been stubborn about till now, and around your birthday you have some kind of realization, some kind of epiphany, some kind of realization that you do deserve better than this. And so you're letting down your guards and you're saying, no, I need to change an aspect here so I can free myself from whatever it is, whatever the bondage is mentally that I find myself in. I feel like you're letting your guards down in July. Maybe till now you've been stubborn over something. Maybe, you've been stubborn over accepting money or something of the sort. And now you're changing your mind on that. And you're saying, no, I deserve to live. I need to live. I need food on my table. That costs money. It's really changing your mindset here, because whatever mental conflict you're going through in July, it's with your own two hands. And so you're going to come into some kind of a realization here that's going to free you mentally. It's going to free you mentally. What do we have for August for Gemini? 9 of Wands. Yeah, so, you're being asked to keep going here in August. Persevere, keep going. In August, you will be given the strength, the willpower, the determination, the confidence, the motivation to keep going. You're almost there. There's something that you're being asked to heal here, or something you're being asked to do, or a task of some sort. I think it's healing like the mental aspect of unworthiness, and you're almost there. So keep going. You have the key inside of you that will help heal this, but keep going. Again, you have the Tower card here, just like in April. April and August are connected somehow. So if there's something that shakes you off of your off the ground here in August, if there's something that shakes you up a little bit, pick yourself up and keep going. You're almost there. Maybe you weren't on the right path and God shook you up to get you on the right path, but you're almost there. You're almost on the right path. So keep going. Don't give up. You're going to be meeting someone that's going to help uplift you up and out of this. You're going to have help. Whatever this shakeup is in August, whatever changes for you, there's a drastic change in August. Whatever it is, you're going to be helped. Someone's going to come in to help you and to uplift you and to help lift you up and out of this. Some of you could be meeting someone here in August. Keep going though in August. Keep going. Persevere. Don't give up. You're almost there. You're almost at the end of the battle. So whatever it is you're going through in August, keep going. You're almost there. In July and August, it's more of, I feel like it's more of a mental game here. It's more of a mental thing that you're being asked to heal from. So if something's coming up mentally, it's to heal it, okay? So be kind with yourself, be gentle with yourself, allow the emotions to come up, whatever you're feeling, and then surrender them and release them and let them go. All right, what do we have for September for Gemini? The Seeker of Swords. So this is the Page of Swords, and you have the Page of Swords here in January. So this could be you studying something new, or it could be you learning about something new, or picking up a new hobby or a new endeavor. This could also be you perhaps putting yourself on some type of social media platform. This could be you communicating your truth with someone. So again, some of you could be communicating your truth or speaking up for yourself in January against a boss or some kind of entrepreneur or a family member or a friend. Some of you could be speaking your truth here in September. Okay, so it's going to be different timeline for different of you. Let's get more for September. Some of you can be feeling really enlightened in September, so you can feel lighter in some way, shape, or form. You can feel lighter physically, you can feel lighter emotionally, you can feel lighter mentally, you can feel like you can breathe better. Maybe you meet someone here in September. Someone comes in and offers you something here in September that makes me feel like it's lightening the load for you. And maybe you're going to want to invest your time in with this person. It could be a romantic relationship. It could even just be a friendship. But someone offers you something and you're considering wanting to spend your time here, wanting to spend your energy with this person, share your energy with this person, or spend more time with this person. But it's like someone sees you. You might not see them, but someone definitely sees you here. And, there's definitely some kind of communication going on here in September for you. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. So it could be some of you could be meeting someone here. Others of you could be receiving a job offer, and you're considering if you should invest your time here, if it's worth your time and your energy to invest here, if you'll get that money back in return here with the bag. So some of you can be doing some kind of research in September. Maybe you could be researching a job to see if this is a good company to work for or a good place to work at, if there'll be a good return on investment here in September. What do we have for October for Gemini? Wow, woo, October looks really nice. Just like May. May looks incredible for you. June looks good as well. You're moving forward in June from the information or for whatever change happened in May, whatever this new energy is for you in May, you make a decision and then you move forward in June. So that looks great. October looks great too. You're happy. You're really, really happy here, and you're happy with who you are. You're happy with your gifts. You're happy with the, balanced energy of exchange. So if you help someone energetically, they're giving you something back energetically as well. You're really happy here in October. Some of you can be meeting someone in October. Maybe you're reconnecting with someone from your past. If you're not reconnecting with someone from your past in October, maybe you can be meeting your soulmate or your twin flame. And there is happiness here for you in October. It's like you're reaping your harvest here in October. Beautiful. Pineapple, reconciliation. Exactly. Some of you can be, like I said, someone from your past. You could be reconciling from someone from your past. Could be a family member. It could be a friend. I'm picking up for a lot of you, it could be a family member here. This is to me speaks of a family member, or it could be a childhood friend. But you're reconciling with someone here in October. And you're just really happy here. There's happiness here. There's contentment. There's a new beginning. I want one more card. Staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. There's happiness here coming in for you. There's someone here that's really got your back. Maybe you got their back. And you're going to take care of each other. It could be family, it could be friends. Maybe some of you can be reconciling with someone from your past and maybe moving in with someone from your past, moving back in after a reconciliation, helping each other through difficult times, perhaps helping each other heal through difficult times. Or some of you can be reconciling with family in October, and you can possibly be moving back home to be with family in October. Maybe they live further out or further away and you're moving back home. You reconcile, and in October you move back home for you to work together and to help each other and to help everyone through difficult times that might happen here in October. What do we have for November for Gemini? Six of Cups. Yeah, see, we have the Six of Cups here and we have the Six of Cups here in October. What about the Six of Cups? So we have the Lovers. In October, you could be making a decision here, or some of you in November, some of you can be making a decision, or in November, some of you can be, it could be, for example, making a decision to move in with this person. If it's a soulmate in October, you could be moving in together, making that decision in November. Or for some of you, November is the month where you could be meeting someone new here. You could be meeting your life partner in November. Okay. Also in November, you're coming into some kind of financial gain. It says period of prosperity and abundance. So there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of working together. There's a lot of equal give and take. There's a lot of mutual energy here, helping each other grow, helping each other expand, loving each other here, soulmate energy, twin flame energy, and helping each other grow and evolve, and just being there to love and to support each other. So whether this is, a twin flame or a soulmate or a friend from the past, maybe you move in with a friend from the past, or whether it is, family members. It can be different for all of you here, but there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of abundance of emotions, abundance of, whatever it is that you need to survive, abundance of support. There's a lot of happiness and abundance and joy here. Even in October and November as well. September, it also feels like something is changing for you financially. All right, let's hop into December. Last but not least, December. Sovereign of Swords. So this is the Queen of Swords. So, you're really coming into your power here. By the end of the year, in December, you feel great, you feel strong, you feel solid, you feel like you've really changed. If you really look back at yourself from January till now, you've changed, you've grown, you've evolved, you've sprouted, you've blossomed, your gifts have blossomed, you have blossomed, you're really confident in who you are, you know you're a queen, you know you're a king, you know that you have grown and evolved so much, and you're just happy and joyful. And you really feel like you're a shining star, and you really feel like you're here in this world right here and right now to really share your love and to really share your light, okay? There could be a decision that you have to make here in December. It could be a move. Maybe some of you have to move in December. Maybe you're deciding to move in December. But there's a new beginning here in December. Some of you, it could be, teaching, or it could be taking your experiences and writing about your experiences in a book, possibly communicating here. There's a lot of communicating and also creating a new endeavor, putting that communication of what you have experienced and grown and learned, and putting it or writing it down somewhere in a journal, or writing it and turning it into a book to share with other people in the world here. There's definitely a decision that you're being asked to make here in December. Again, it could be moving, it could be writing a book, it could be communicating your truth, it could be writing your truth into a book. It's going to be different for all of you here, but whatever this is, you're being guided by God, you're being instructed by God, you're being led by God with inspiration, drive, passion, and willpower to do this. And it's up to you. The decision is yours. You have free will. God cannot intervene with free will. But you're going to be supported and backed up and guided by God to do this. And so when you receive this Ace of Wands, you always want to take quick action. You always want to go, go, go. This is like the green light. When God's asking you to do something, if it's write a book, do it. If it's move, do it. Obviously do your research, cross your T's, dot your I's, etc. But this requires a decision and then taking action upon that decision, whatever this is for you, okay? Arrow, which is very similar to the Ace of Wands. You were on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So again, this could be writing. The arrow can signify a pencil, right? It could be just like this Ace of Wands, it could be writing. So if that's the message that you're getting, and you know that you have always wanted to write a book, this can be that confirmation that you have been asking for. The arrow could also signify a move as well. Okay, but you'll know when you're on the right path, or when God's trying to change something for you or give you a new beginning to get you on the right path. You'll know. So just follow your heart, follow your intuition. All right, so that closes out all the months. We have 2 more fun little things for you. The first one is this beautiful deck called Life is Beautiful. 101 scripture verses and quotes to celebrate the wonder and joy of life. What messages do we have for Gemini for 2023? What messages do we have for Gemini? Okay, there we go. You have a special place in God's heart. You have a special place in God's heart, as in you're one of God's chosen ones to do something grand and special in this world. Next, you shall be a crown of beauty and a royal diadem in the hand of your God. And it says Isaiah 62, chapter 62, verse 3, if you're interested. Sorry, I can't get it to... These cards are really hard to get clear. So it's interesting, it says, you shall be a crown of beauty. Because when we got the Queen of Swords here, I said you're putting on your crown. And here it says crown. You shall be a crown of beauty and a royal diadem in the hand of your God. Again, Isaiah chapter 62, verse 3. So we'll leave that right here. And next we have tarot dice. What other messages do we have for Gemini? We have tarot dice with some dice that have numbers on them, so we'll see what comes out. The messages for Gemini. All right. So some of you are really thinking differently by the end of the year, and it's going to start in the beginning of the year. Okay, you're going to really start thinking differently. Maybe you start in the beginning of the year not having clarity of thought, but by the end of the year, that's going to change. Some of you can be getting into your creativity here with this Page of Cups. You can, oh sorry, you can't see it. I'll move it down. Some of you can really be getting into your creativity this year. It could be, again, reading, writing, speaking, teaching, drawing, playing a saxophone. It can be different for all of you, whatever it is here. Some of you, you're musically inclined, could be singing. Others of you, you can be a public speaker. Some of you can be on some kind of social media platform, something along these lines. There's something that you're going to be exploring more this year. It can be something new. It's either you're exploring something new this year, or you're going deeper into exploration in something that you're already interested in, okay? But, you know, this is a great year where you're really highly motivated, highly inspired, you're very passionate, you have the drive, the willpower, motivation to manifest what it is that you have been trying to manifest here. And a lot of you are overcoming pain, you're healing from sorrow, you're healing from depression, you're healing from sadness, you're healing from a breakup, you're healing from a separation, you're healing. There's a lot of healing here. You even got the Star card twice. You're healing things that do not fit in your life anymore, and they don't belong to you anymore because they're old and stagnant and stuck. And for some of you, you're letting go of things that don't even belong to you. You're just holding on to other people's energies and emotions because you're an empath and you weren't aware that that's what you were doing. So maybe you're coming into this awareness here, this enlightenment, understanding that that's what you've been doing for some of you for many years, that you've been not knowingly holding on to other people's emotions and other people's baggage, taking it on as your own, when it's not yours to hold on to. So you're letting that go, releasing that. A lot of you, you're healing your past lives here. Some of you could be doing past life regressions. But you are here manifesting your dreams and your desires and making your dreams and desires a reality this year, if you choose to do so. And with that being said, I hope you really enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating this content for you and creating this video for you. Truly, I have created this video from the bottom of my heart. Please take what does resonate, leave what does not resonate. Please hit that like button and be sure to hit the notification bell so that way you hold on to our videos, you become part of our Twin Oracles family here on YouTube, and you're always advised of all of our upcoming content. We have great things coming for this channel. We're grateful and thankful to have each and every one of you here watching and viewing. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. It's a great energy of exchange. You give what you can. So thank you for that. If you want to give a love donation, that information is linked down below. And if you're looking for personal, that's information is down below as well. So be sure to hit that notification bell. Thank you for your likes, shares, and share this video if you're being asked to do so by your intuition. All right, we love you. Until the next time, bye for now, Gemini.